Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have this in black and white right now because I am doing a palette bingo and I don't want to spoil the look. But the palettes and everything that I'm using on my face today I will leave in the description down below. And let's go ahead and get into it. I was thinking of ways to film this because I have to use a number generator, but I don't have the option on my phone to record my screen. So I'm just going to put it through a number generator. The first palette I'm going to pull from is the Flower Punk palette, which has 9 shades. And they want me to pull shade 7. So when I count it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is the shade Golden Age. And I'm just going to swatch that on the back of my hand. It's really mustardy yellow, so we'll see what happens. The next shade I'm going to pull from is the Sashimi City, which has 6 shades. And it wants me to pull shade number 6. Can I pull this mirror back? So it's going to be this very bottom one down here. A very deep brown. I believe that's the shade Pomade. And then the last one is the Lunar Lavender. And they want me to use shade 3, which is the shade Dreamscape, which is a shimmer. Oh, I hate pulling my palettes back. I hate that sound that it makes. So 1, 2, 3. So these are the 3 shades that I'm going to be using. So let's go ahead and let's start. So now that we're a little bit closer, I'm going to go in with the shade from the Sashimi City palette. Let's see, I'll take this little slanted brush here, and I want to take the shade Pomade. And I'm just going to press it into my corners. And then I'm going to take the shade Golden Age, and I'm just gonna pop that on my lid. So far these 2 shades work really well. It's a very grungy kind of look. I mean, it's giving me very my Melt Gemini palette. I'm just gonna blend out a bit of that pomade shade in the corner and really soften my lines. Okay, and then what was my 3rd shade? Dreamscape. I will probably want to use that as an inner corner highlight. So let's take a flatter brush and just kind of press pomade into the corner of my eye. And then take an even smaller brush and kind of blend a little bit of Golden Age underneath. Okay, and then let's take that shade Dreamscape. I do want to spray my brush. Let's see. And what am I gonna do? Am I gonna pop it into the corner of my eye? And then let's just bring it into the center of the eye. Just so I have some shine. So now that I have my shadows down, I'm going to just finish up my mascara, maybe do some false lashes, and I will be right back. And this is the finished look. I really enjoy it. This is obviously something that like I would have done to my face anyway, because these are already palettes that I own and use quite frequently. I wasn't quite sure what I was truly expecting from this look. I guess I've just seen some palette bingos where like they've pulled some really wild shades and really had to like make it work, but these ones are all fairly like complementary. I thought that like more shimmer shade was gonna throw me off, but if I'm being honest, it already works well with that brown and then like a purple kind of pinky tone with that like grungy green shade is already the same color premise as the Flower Punk palette. So like I don't know why I thought it wasn't gonna go so well. But some of the things that I've learned from this exercise is that Kaleidos is my favorite brand of like all time. Their eyeshadows play really well together and they have this longevity that's like very unsuspecting. I wouldn't think to pull these palettes together. The reason why I'm using these three in particular are because they are the ones that are the most readily available. The Club Nebula has been discontinued. They no longer have the Futurism 3. But I think they kind of replaced that Futurism 3 palette with this Flower Punk palette. It has a lot of those same kind of mustardy tones, but pulling from the Flower Punk palette and the other Futurism palettes today has made me realize that I have the Gemini palette a second time over. A lot of these brown shades and these more mustardy tones are the same kind of tones that you would find in the Gemini palette. So if you're sad that you missed out on that palette or the Futurism 3 palette, get the Flower Punk palette. It's gonna fill that hole in your heart, and I don't really know if the Gemini palette is coming back. It's still listed on the Melt website, but it's no longer listed on Sephora, and I think Beauty Bay has even taken it down, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. So if you like today's look and you want to see more palette bingos, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time with my next look. Bye.